in this book, we don't have a workbook. Usually, like the homework will be in the back of the book, or I will give you extra homework, like call, well, not call because you don't like that. I don't know. Watch this video and write a summary. I don't know, maybe write an essay, write a report, because this is a little bit more sophisticated stuff. So we got to do a little bit more sophisticated things. Okay. And then after that, well, I don't know. I love this book. It's way better than the Touchstone book because those books are old. All right. Well, I have the book here, and I don't know what's going on with these guys. It's 4:46, so I guess you and I
The
are gonna
book is
start. Tell
the
me.
book is different.
Um, it's just a little bit different. It's
There are some words Arabic words. I see.
uh, yes, the reason why you see those Arabic words is because somebody, I don't know, from that part of the world, put a stamp on those books. Maybe it was a school or something, and they put it on the internet. And the school, they want to give you free books, so they find the free copy or the free version on the internet, and then they send it to you. So this is the free copy.
Okay. And say student book one.
Yeah, Viewpoint Student Book 1, right? I think the beginning should look like this. Yes. This
Yeah.
this is Arabic.
I don't know. I think.
Yeah, it looks weird, right? But so in this book, it's really interesting. Here it tells us, what we are going to learn. Functions and topics. This is what we're going to learn. Boom, 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 boom. And then it tells you the grammar, the vocabulary, conversation strategies. In your case, the most important things to us, like the most practical things, are going to be the functions, because a function is how we can use the language, right? How we can use the language. Now, if I say, okay, guys, today we're going to learn the verb to be. Okay, but why am I going to learn the verb to be? You know, so the verb to be is the grammar, and we don't. Our function, our topic is not the grammar. Our function, our topic is the reason why we use the grammar. Like, why do we learn this? How can I use this in real life? And well, we use the verb to be to ask for personal information, like when's your birthday? What's your phone number? What's your email address? How old are you? That is the reason why we use the verb to be, to ask for personal information. That would be the function of the verb to be. So in this case, the grammar, verb to be, and the function, asking for personal information. But of course, this is level 5. We're not going to learn the verb to be. We're going to learn a little more complicated things. So, this part right here, scope and sequence, it tells you like what we're going to be learning. The most important things are the functions. Ask questions to get to know someone, talk about friends and social networking habits, conversation strategies. This is important when you have a conversation, especially if you are if it's difficult for you to have a conversation. And sometimes you know a lot of English or you know a lot of Spanish, but you don't know how to have a conversation. I always use my sister, Teresita, for example. And of course, she's young. She's only 12 years old, but this girl is very, very smart. But when you try to have a conversation with her, it's difficult because she is bad with conversations. She like if you ask her, "Hey Teresa, how are you?" She says, "Good." "How was your day?" "Good." Like she only responds and that's it. Very simple. She does not ask you, "And you? How was your day?" or da da da. So she needs to learn different conversation strategies, like asking, I'm sorry, answering the question, but saying more than one word. Like, "Oh, my day was really good. I went to the store with my mom and I bought some candy. How was your day?" That would be a better answer than "good." So it's important to learn the conversation strategies. They will help us a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. So two things: functions and conversation strategies, and that you have to pay attention to. And that thing is the writing. Why? Well, I don't know if what your plans are for the future, Ismael, but everybody knows that English is extremely important. It's the number one most spoken language in the world. I think 1.3 billion people speak English. People say, but what about Chinese? Yes, people speak Chinese. But in China, there are different regions with different types of Chinese, so it's not the same. In India, yes, they speak, I don't know, I don't know what language they speak, but they also speak English. So, English is the most common language. English is the language to know. And, you know, I always think like, how can this work for my students? And well, I know Ismail, you're an artist, and maybe in the future you take art really serious and you want to make it into your job. But it's not a job because you love it. If you love what you do, it will never feel like a job. But let's say, for example, somebody invites you to an art exhibition in Dubai, and but they speak in English. You need to know how to write to them, right? Because they're going to speak very formally. They're going to say, "Good afternoon, Ismael Carranza. I'd like to give you the kind invitation to visit Dubai and exhibit your art in our art show. We will pay for your plane, we will pay for your hotel, and we will pay for the food. Are you interested?" And then you need to answer, write the answer because it's going to be an email and things like that. So, those are the three most important things, in my opinion. You know, the function, the reason why we use the language, the conversation strategy, how to make our conversations better, and the writing, how to write better. And all of this will help you a lot in life. I think this is the best book. This is the best book that English Access has, or that English Access uses, because we don't have it. It's an Arabic book. So I hope that you can learn a lot. Well, I know you will learn a lot. You're with me. Just kidding. But you will learn a lot, and it's gonna be fun. You will see. Hello, Yasmin. Welcome. Everybody can see my screen, right? Yasmin, you see my screen? Smile.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, we're gonna begin with obviously the first unit. I don't know if you remember, in the other books, touched on 1, 2, 3, and 4. They had one entire page dedicated to the unit opener. Where it tells you what you're going to learn in this unit, and then it has like a little activity before you begin. In this book, it's not like that. In this book, it tells you unit 1, and it tells you the main topic, and then it gives you the things you're going to learn, right? And just like the other book, you have 4 lessons in every unit. You have lesson A, lesson B, lesson C, and lesson D. The only difference about this book and other books, in the other books, is that lesson D has 3 pages. See, lesson D, we have 1, 2, and then 3. The third page is specifically for writing, all right? But it's okay. It's okay. I don't know if you noticed, but I prepared you for this type of book. One day in our class, we would do the reading, and one day we would do the writing, and we would just dedicate all the class to writing. It's going to be the same thing, except that in this writing, sometimes it gives you the grammar chart. In the other writing, it just told you some good expressions and what the topic was about. But in this writing, you have specific grammar, right? And that you can use in writing. Because, you know, some words, they're common in writing. Like etc. The word etc. in English is very common in writing. But when you speak it, it's not really common to say etc. You will say and things like that and so on and so forth, but not really etc. So it's going to be the same thing. And of course, we also have a vocabulary notebook. In my opinion, this vocabulary notebook is a lot better. This book is just way better. Way better. The topics are more updated. They're not old. This book is, I think, 2012, 2013. So it's really good. See, look, they actually have a smartphone. They have a smartphone in this picture. And I don't know if you remember in the other books, they had they talk camera phones. I don't know, it's crazy. But this one is way better. Look, it even has a picture of Shakira, Jay-Z, Lady Gaga. I don't know who these people are, but you know, it's more updated. And well, we have a long lesson today. Today is September 14th, 2020. And our objective for today is to talk about friends and social networking. This is kind of a review, and I will explain that in a minute. So you're with me, Fernando, of course. And Viewpoint 1, Unit 1, Lesson A. We are on page 10 in the student book, all right? So you're going to talk about friends, you know, your friends, the people who are your friends. And social networking. Networking means to make connections with people, all right? Like, for example, in my job, that is one specific network. I have connections with teachers, and it is good to have connections with teachers because, well, sometimes students say, hey, Fernando, I want classes. Are you available at this time? Like, no, I'm not available, but I know a really good teacher. Maybe he can help you. Then I call the teacher, hey, Fulano, this student wants a class. Can you help her? Oh, yes. Okay, I'm gonna give her your number. And I give him the number. So it's good to have connections. I also have connections with my family. You know, my aunt works in the Acabus, my other uncle in CFE. I have nurses, I have doctors. And then I I spend time with them and their friends are lawyers. They have yachts, and it's just basically a network is like a group or a connection many people, of many people, and obviously our friends are part of our networks, right? So we're gonna talk about that. All right. I want to tell you this word. I'm going to show you this word. Speed dating. Speed dating. What do you think speed dating means? What do you think speed dating means? Ismael and Yasmin?
A short date.
Short date. Okay. You mean like a date for only like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, like that? Yeah, Ismael? Or what do you mean?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yasmin, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think speed dating means? Make a guess.
Know new people faster. I think.
Yes, yes. All right. So let me tell you a little bit about speed dating. Now, speed dating in Mexico is not common, nor is it common in the United States. But this is something they do in Europe. And a speed dating is a type of event. Okay, it's a type of event. Um, at this event, you have many participants, and you know everybody is in a circle. So I want you to imagine that everybody's in a circle and they are, just all they have is a notebook, and you you go to this event because you want a new girlfriend or you want a new boyfriend. So this event is very fast. All right, we have 10 people that are standing and other 10 people that are moving. So the director will tell you, okay, you have 3 minutes to ask this person all the questions you want to ask them. All right? So you ask the person, da 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 da. 3 minutes pass, you go to the next person. Now you ask that person, da 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 da. 3 minutes pass, go to the next person, da 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 da. And this way, you can meet many people. And when the event is over, when the event finishes, you can think, oh, which person do you like? Oh, I like this girl. I like her answers. She's really nice. Oh, I don't like this guy. His answers are really bad. Um, and then you can decide, you know, okay, I like this guy. So you tell the director, hey, I like this guy. Give him my number. Or I like this girl. Give her my number. And this is how you meet people. That is speed dating. And then you go on a date, and maybe you found yourself a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend. Maybe. All right, so that is speed dating. This lesson right here is called speed friending. So it's the same thing, but your objective is not a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend. Your objective is a new friend. Now, this might sound ridiculous to you, right? But think about it. Some people are really lonely. They are really lonely. They don't have friends. They don't have family. So this is one option for them. You know, they can go to this event and they can make a new friend quickly. And it can be somebody they like, because usually those questions you ask are questions that are important to you. Like me, I will ask a question like, if your car breaks, what will you do? Cry, call the mechanic, or walk to your house? And I will pay attention. Oh, okay, this person is practical. This person is not practical. Because me, I love practical friends. If somebody is hitting a dog, what do? Call the police, hit the people, or pretend like you don't see? If the person says, pretend like you don't see, I will never contact them because I love animals. You know, so you can ask questions that like are things for you, things that you like, things that you want in a person. And we're gonna have a little event like this if we have. All right. So right now, everybody, we are right here, lesson 8, speed friending. Andres, could you read the instructions, please? Welcome.
Sorry, I can't, teacher. I only see.
Okay. Ismail, can you read the instructions, please?
I'm driving, sorry.
Okay, don't worry.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Getting to know each other. Read the article. Why do people go to speed friending events? What happens at this kind of event?
Excellent. So please listen and read along.
Viewpoint, Student's Book, Level 1, Page 10, Unit 1, Social Networks, Lesson A, Speed Friending. 1. Getting to know each other. A. Read the article. Why do people go to speed friending events? What happens at this kind of event?
Make new friends and network fast. These days, we live life in the fast lane. We insist on fast food, quick service, high-speed downloads, instant messaging, and immediate responses. So why should we spend time making new friends? At a speed friending event, you have just a few minutes to ask and answer questions before moving on to the next person. If you find people you'd like to get to know better, you can contact them after the event. Here are the kinds of questions that people ask. 1. How do you like to spend your free time? 2. What music are you listening to these days? 3. What was your most valuable possession as a child? And now? 4. Can you say no to chocolate? 5. When did you last stay out after midnight? Where were you? 6. Who's your favorite celebrity? 7. Have you ever won a prize or a contest? 8. What word describes you best?
All right. So I want you to, look at these 8 questions. And do you understand all the questions? Do you understand number 3?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you understand number 5, Yasmin? You're good?
How do you, what does mean price? Price? Price. I don't know. No veo el
Prize.
problema.
A prize is like an award. Like, ooh, when you win something, they give you a medal, or they give you money or a trophy. A prize is a type of trophy. Like, for example, have you ever won a prize or a contest? Me? Yes, I have. When I was 9 years old, I won an art contest. I drew a dragon, and I won $500 in the United States. It was pretty good. And that was my prize, the $500, my premiation. Yeah? Well, so this is what I'm going to do. Ismael and Yasmin, you two are going to work together, okay? I don't want you to write anything. This is not a writing lesson. This is a speaking lesson. So, whenever you ask each other, it's going to be like an interview. Don't say, how about you? Don't say that. Just say, for example, all right, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. How do you like to spend your free time? I like to go to the beach and eat seafood. All right, that's great. Next question. Make a comment and then go to the next question. Make a comment. All right, very well. Next one. All right, excellent. Oh, that's cool. Next one. Awesome. Next one. All right, use that strategy. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Ask, answer, comment, next question. All right. Ismail, you ask. Yasmin, answer. Ismail, comment, and ask the next question. All right. And then you're going to switch. All right. So Ismail and Yasmin, you two are going to work together because Andres is driving. And I'm going to put you in the groups. Whenever you are ready, return to the class. Creating your groups right now. All right, please go to your breakout room. When you are finished, return. Andres, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
All right.
Sorry.
Now don't worry. If I ask you questions, can you answer?
Yes, of course.
All right. Don't crash, man. Because I know
No.
it's difficult to multitask. All right.
Okay.
All right. First,
Teacher,
let me check
this is a new book. It's a new book.
Yeah. This is the new book, man.
Okay.
It's cool. It's cool. I love this book. All right. So
different voice, right?
Yeah, you hear the voices way better. Sounds professional.
Teacher, network fast is like connection.
Oh, network means to have a connection with people. In this case, our topic is social networks. So social networks means, to have connections with your friends, with your coworkers, with people. And I was giving Ismael and Yasmin an example that I have a lot of networks. I have networks with my teachers, with my colleagues, with my family, with my friends, and I have networks with my students because all of my students have different like professions. You know, maybe they need help with something in English, and I can help them. Or and like for you, Andres, sometimes you help me with the airport situations. You know, we have connections. You know, and I was telling them that it's a good thing to have connections because you know you can help the person and the person can help you, and it's all about helping each other so life is easier. And
Yeah.
that's what it is, the social networks. So
Yeah.
Andres,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you the questions, okay? All you need to do is answer. That's all.
Okay.
All right. Andres,
Right.
how do you like to spend your free time?
How did?
How do you like to spend your free time?
Ah, and I like to spend my free time um, sometimes in the beach, at the beach, and sometimes at home with my family.
All right, very good. And what music are you listening to these days?
These days, I'm trying to listen uh, Drake and Beyond for practice my English, and only for enjoy is banda.
Ah, you're a bandero. Nice, nice. All right, look, don't say Beyonce. Say Beyonce. Three
Beyonce.
syllables.
Oh, it's
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Yeah, like French. Say Beyonce. All right,
Beyonce.
Andres, what was your most valuable possession as a child?
Um, my best valuable was mm, my Nintendo 64.
Oh yes, I had that one too. And now, what is your most valuable possession?
My iPhone, man.
I guess. Yes, yes. All right. Andres, can you say no to chocolate?
Of course, because I don't like too much.
All right, cool. And Andres, when did you last stay out after midnight? Stay out, like maybe
uh,
you went to the bar or went to the beach at night?
at night after midnight. Oh my God!
Never.
After yes, in a discotheque.
When was the last time? Like when did that happen?
Oh, before of the no, 2 weeks ago. No, no, 2 weeks ago I was in a family meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent, excellent.
in the lagoon.
Oh yeah, good place. Okay. Who's your favorite celebrity?
My favorite celebrity.
Belinda.
Uh, no, my my best celebrity is my favorite is oh no. I I like I like too much. No, I like very much. Um, I like very much. His name is Berensat. It's an actress and of Turkey actress.
She's from Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey.
Yeah.
Okay, she's an actress. Okay, Andres, have you ever won a prize or a contest?
Yes, I won the university that third place in a robot robot uh, competition of robots competition.
Yeah, you made a robot?
Yeah, yeah, I made.
That's cool, man. Wow, I didn't know that. And what word describes you best?
Um, um, how do you say rendir?
How you say what?
Rendirse?
Quitter.
Quitter?
Uh-huh.
Oh, never quitter?
Oh, in English you call that a non-quitter.
No, quitter. Yeah, no.
Yeah, very good. Excellent, man. I love people that are like that. In that case, you are persistent, right?
Persistent, yeah, persistent. It's better.
All
Persistent.
right, that's great, man. I love your answers. Thank you. Are you on the way to work or on the way home?
No, I went to the centro to buy an material, how do you say? So,
Material.
material para trabajar, yes. And I going to my job again. I
Oh,
return.
you're busy today. Right, all right.
Persistent, yes, persistent.
Cool, man. Well, let's wait for these children because they're going to be a while, right? If you're going to sell products, you need to be able to sell and to express things very well. If you need to make connections with people, you need to communicate very well. So I was giving her some, some tips on how to have better conversations. And now she's a really good person. Like if I asked her, "Hey, how are you?" Oh, she says, "Oh, I'm really good. I just finished eating. How are you?" She gives me a good answer and she asks me a question. So she changed a lot.
Okay.
But that's because she
So,
knows conversation
so
strategies. So for you, you need to know the conversation strategies too. You know, and you know a lot. All of you know a lot. But there are more that we're going to learn in this book. So functions,
so
conversation strategies.
this page is about the topics of the book
Yeah, like a general aspect of everything.
information. Yeah.
Hmm. And then I was also telling Ismael about the writing, and that this writing is going to be very important. Kind of like the writing you and I have been practicing with Laurentina, Andres. Um, it's important to be able to write, and we're going to learn different types of writings. Writing a report, writing a biography, um, writing an email,
Yeah.
an introduction. It's just stuff like that, and that's what we're going to be doing. Okay.
Teacher, so when we finish this 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 level, this book, uh, we we will we be
Me
in
too.
the B2?
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe in the
Oh,
middle. Maybe in the middle of the book, you will be B2. Yeah.
and in the
But
and level 6 is about what?
C1.
C1?
Mhm.
Like you, man? No,
I'm
no
C2,
way.
man. I'm C2. I'm C2.
No
But
way.
I am C2, man. And you need to, there is no level, you need a level 7 to reach my level. But there is no level 7. So what you need to do, well, to reach C2, it's really easy. It's really easy, but it requires a lot of independent work. You just need to read a lot of books. You need to read a lot of books and make American friends. And at that point, it will be very easy because you will speak English very well. You will write very well, and like I have some students from Harmon Hall,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they finished level 6, and they went to go work in Canada. You know how sometimes in Acapulco they have the convocatorio de para ir a Canadá a trabajar, all that stuff for a few months.
Yeah,
You can go to a
yeah.
camp or something like that. They took advantage of that opportunity. They went to Canada and they worked with Canadians and they practiced their English with real English speakers. And when they returned,
Me too?
oh my gosh, it felt really good because I can talk to them in English. I know that's really
In
cool.
B2?
Huh?
In B2 or in when?
What do you mean?
I can try to do this when I finish the B2 to take a
Yeah,
trouble.
you can do this now. You can do this now. Sometimes, well, I don't think right now because of the quarantine, but they ask you for like a little bit of English if you want to go work in Canada, and it's usually for like 3 or 6 months. But if you stay for 3 or 6 months, maybe you can go out and look for a job, and that's one of my friends did. Well, my student, his
Man,
name is,
man,
I don't know.
I, I would like to try. I would like to try this, but
Yeah.
do you think that when I finish B2 or this level, I could try?
Yeah, you can, man. They don't ask for a lot of English. Honestly, with the level of English everybody has right now, it's okay. They don't want you to speak perfect English. They just want you to communicate basic things. Because if you go, it depends what job you want, right? Like these girls, they went to work in a camp with children. They were like the coordinators and stuff of the activities, and they helped give them the food, and they play games with the children. And you know, you don't need to know a lot of English to do that. You can just say, "Okay, wake up. Okay, time for lunch. All right, everybody, wash your hands." Basic stuff. It's not a lot of English that you need to know. Just like the basics. So right now, I think you are ready. But if you want to be very confident,
But but there
finish this.
are there are programs to get an job,
Uh-huh.
like
Yes.
in the same time you can try the English. You can practice your English.
Yeah.
There
Like,
is right now.
I don't know about
Canada?
right now because of the quarantine.
Oh
Um,
yes, yes.
but usually, like in the past, like in 2019, the Canadian, I forgot what it's called, Canadian Alliance, whatever. They came to Parque Papagayo 2 times last year. And I remember I went with the student. My teacher, come with me because I need you to help me on all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, I will go with you. And they recruit people, man. They recruit people, and they
This is
tell you
a company or a school or what
it's a program by the government. It's for
program?
people.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's a
God, I didn't know, man.
yeah. It's really cool. So you
Uh,
can make, depending on your job,
only
you
for
can make.
students. Only for students.
Oh, anybody. Because like
Oh yeah.
they will ask for certain positions. Like, oh, we need chefs. Oh, we need engineers. Oh, we need this. Oh, we need babysitters. Oh, we need this. And they will tell you, these are the requirements. No
But,
criminals, 18 years
yeah,
old, single, and if you can
yeah.
go. And you can make good
Man,
money,
but
like depending on the position, you can make 20,000 pesos, sometimes 50,000 pesos every month, and they pay for your hotel. Well, they pay for your apartment.
man, but they need to need a good English.
Um, a basic English,
Eh,
basic English,
like what?
basic English.
Basic English, right? Oh my God, I didn't know.
Yes, yes, it's a good opportunity, man. All right,
You
so let's
know,
let's continue. Hold on, Leandro,
yes,
we gotta continue, man.
yes. Sorry, sorry,
um,
sorry.
don't worry, don't worry. Um, let's look at exercise C. All right, exercise C. Yasmin, could you read the instructions? Yasmin?
Yes. Andres, are you finished?
Yes, sorry.
What, teacher?
Can you read exercise C, please?
Okay. Write 6 interesting questions you'd like to ask at a speed training event. For help with questions, see page 100 for T4.
All right. All right. So I'm going to go to page 144. All right. So I want you to imagine that you are going to this speed friending event, right? And we're gonna have like a speed friending event, English Access speed friending event. And I want you to think, what what are 6 questions you would ask at this event if you wanted to make new friends? 6 questions you would ask to make a new friend at this event. That is your activity right now. Write 6 questions you would ask at a speed friending event. Okay? Write those 6 questions. It can be anything, like those examples that I gave you earlier. What would you do if you see animal abuse? What would you do if da da da? Me, I am very picky with people, so I would ask those type of questions. But you can ask basic questions too, like where do you live? What's your favorite movie? And things like that. So take 5 minutes and write 6 questions you would ask at a speed friending event. We are about to have our speed friending event. Ismael was honest. He told us that he would have a difficult time at this type of event. All right. So imagine that this is not English class anymore. Let me change my name. Change my name. All right. Speed friending host with a capital O. I don't know why. So we're going to have a speed friending event, okay? Virtual speed friending event. And I'm also going to give you a time limit. So Ismael, when you ask your questions to Yasmin, you will only have 1 minute. You will only have 1 minute to practice. Okay? Why? Well, because Ismail, your questions are easy. And Yasmin, your objective is to answer the questions, as fast as possible, but also giving important details. You know what I mean? Like the first question with Ismail, how are you? Don't say good, or you can say good, but give more information. Why are you feeling good, or something like that. And that's what I want you to always do. If somebody asks you an easy question, how can you give more information to make your answer sound more interesting? Okay, so let's begin. Ismael, Yasmin, please activate your microphones.
Okay. I asked them.
One moment, let's wait for Yasmin to activate her microphone. Okay. Ismael is going to ask you the questions. Okay? All right, 1, 2, 3, begin.
How are you?
I'm happy because my family visiting today.
Where are you?
Where are you?
Where are you from?
I'm from Acapulco.
Okay.
I live in
Where
Mayor City.
Where are you here?
Where are my here?
Yeah, where are you here?
I don't know.
New friend, new friend.
He is in Mexico City.
Eh? No, why are you here? Why are you here?
I'm here because my parents live in Acapulco City.
In the class?
Why are you here at this event, Yasmin?
Because I need to know new people. I like the people. I like know new people.
Oh, okay. Where are you studying?
Where?
Where are you studying?
Actually, I'm not studying. I finished my career last year.
Okay.
Very good. Is that
Yeah,
right there?
yeah.
Yes. I think the third question was difficult because it was kind of difficult to understand, right? So don't worry. I gave you a little bit extra time. I don't know if you noticed. But right now, Yasmin, you have difficult questions. Um, so I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes. 2 minutes, okay? And Ismael, her questions are difficult, so just try your best to answer as fast as possible, okay? Yasmin, whenever you're ready, I will begin.
Ismael and Andres? Or
No, you and Ismael only.
okay. Yes. I'm ready.
Go ahead, begin speaking.
What is your aspiration in life, Ismael?
What? I
Your
don't hear. My what?
aspiration.
Inspiration. Inspiration. What is inspiration?
Aspiration.
Oh, my goals.
Yeah.
Okay. My goals in my life is uh, to be I want to become a great architect from Acapulco or in many cities, in some city.
What kind of music do you like?
I like all types of music.
What do you think about people that do bad things?
What?
What do you think about people that do bad things?
I see it's bad people.
Um, how do you like to spend your free time?
I like to spend my free time in my cell phone, play video games like COD or Among Us.
What does means your family?
Oh,
What does means your family?
what that means your family?
What does your family mean to you?
Um,
For me,
yeah.
it's very important. It's the most important person in the world, people in the world.
So
Thank you.
now, I know Andres, you arrived kind of late, but we had like a mini speed
Conversation.
friending event,
Okay.
and so I want to ask you, Ismael and Yasmin, based on your partner's answers, would they be your friend? You know, pretend you don't know them. Pretend you don't know Ismael. Pretend you don't know Yasmin. Based on the answers, would you consider being their friend? Do you like the answers? You can be honest. Say yes. Say no. I don't know. I'm not sure. What do you think, guys? Would this person be your friend?
With which person I would like to be a friend?
Yeah, no, not you because you didn't participate.
Oh,
But I am asking them like, Yasmin, would Ismael be your friend? Only based on the answers. And Ismael, would Yasmin be your friend? Only based on the answers.
For the answers, no,
No? You don't like her answers.
no, a lot.
Okay, okay. Thank you for your honesty, Yasmin. How about you?
And what is the question?
Based on the answers that Ismael gave you, would he be your friend?
Yes.
Yes. You like his answers?
Yes. Yes.
All right, great. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Well, um, thank you for having the speed friending event with us. Now let me show you what the homework is going to be. All right. So your homework is going to be page 144 in the student book. Yes, we don't have a workbook. We only have a student book. The homework is page 144 in the student book. And just go to the back of the book. Okay. Let me explain how this homework is going to be. This is basically a review of everything you have learned about everything. So we have different verb tenses. We have the present of be, the past of verb to be, simple present, simple past, etc. And you need to complete these questions down here with the correct information and using the tense that it tells you. Yes, maybe other tenses would be correct, but we're going to use the ones that they tell us right here. So for example, in number 1, it tells us to use the present of the verb to be. We know that the present is, are, and am. That is the present. So where, your family from originally? Where is, where are, or where am? What is correct here? Your family.
Are?
Your family
No.
Is
What is?
is.
Sorry.
Yes, where is your family from originally? And then number 2, the verb to be, your parents. What is number 2? Are. Yes, are your parents from another city? Okay. And then you just need to use the correct tense. For example, number 3 is not the present. Number 3 is the past. So, what? Your favorite game when you were little.
Was?
Your favorite game. Yeah, what was? Okay, and I want you to complete this using the correct tense.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
the most difficult one is going to be the present perfect continuous. That is the most difficult one always. But just look over here. The present perfect continuous has 3 important things. Have, been, and then the verb ing. A lot of times students forget been. Do not forget been. Been is important. Have you been studying? Or if it's singular, has he been studying? Okay, and this is gonna be your homework. If you have the book, you can just write it in your book. If you don't have your book, then please write it in a notebook because we're gonna use it tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Do you guys have any questions?
No. Thank you for the class.
Thank you, Andres, for coming.
thank you.
All right. Thank you. Ismail, good?
Yeah, it's good.
All right, great. All right, guys. See you. Have a nice evening.
See you.